It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Jaguars and the Chargers on EA Sports.
Well, the humidity's still a factor on this fall afternoon, but no rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Herbert to throw right away.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Herbert now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now it's Herbert.
They'll find Williams on the slant. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From 28 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Taken down at the 42.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help them reach the century mark.
And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 46 yards.
Lawrence will throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Lawrence.
Thomas has got it. Complete.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Lawrence.
His pass caught at the 4. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. From down near his goal line here, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
They'll try the left side. It's Ballard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Here's J.K. Scott now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
Well, this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Now Lawrence.
Dancing to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Now Lawrence to throw. Completes it to Perry.
So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Ballard. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And his pass incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And he's able to get it out of there. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. Herbert off of play action. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ballard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is going to be incomplete.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
So all field goals so far, 6 3-yard score as the kick is away. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
That's complete to Dobbs.
The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that is incomplete.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 49-yard punt, 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here are the Chargers to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the 50, here's Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Herbert now.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Herbert back to the air. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
In motion right is Davis. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run with Perry.
And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
They keep it on the ground again. It's Perry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Perry.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. He will find Davis. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go play action now. Lawrence.
This will be caught just inside the 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now Perry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence will throw. That's complete to Davis.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
This is Perry. Shoves him away. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Now receiver in motion left.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want on, stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35.
And the Chargers first down.
Again, Herbert.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Herbert.
Oh, the corner gets a hand on it, but he still makes the play.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 18. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in. Touchdown, Chargers! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that gives them a 3-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
That's complete to his running back, Perry.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On third down, it's Perry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Over the middle, it's complete.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders in there to bring him down as this quarter comes to an end. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. He'll find Gabriel Davis.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Now Herbert off the bootleg.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Here is 3rd and 5.
A 4-yard loss makes it 3rd down and 5.
Here's Lawrence. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. After the sack on 1st down.
Herbert, quick throw there is incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. That's pulled in at the 32. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
On play action, Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Up the middle they go. Perry. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And that's going to tie us at 13. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Herbert off of play action.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. Herbert throwing again. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now Lawrence.
Steps away to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Now here's Young. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
3rd and 2.
They'll try the left side. It's Perry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Ballard.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ballard. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle they go. It's Ballard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will slip. Back now in Jacksonville. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. On first down, Ballard. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Herbert now. Got his man. It's Williams. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Herbert back to the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Chargers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now a give, right side. Perry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So no gain on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Lawrence will throw.
Being chased, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is taken at the 18. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Herbert.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
A gain of 7. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run on first down. It's Ballard.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. This is caught by Williams. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Herbert. And that is incomplete. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to make it a two-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Fowler. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars.
Down by 13, a little over a minute and a half remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
And that's complete to Davis. On the move past the 40. Still going.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.